Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't been here before, then this is where I kind of talk about everything from my journey through personal development to my family's journey through life, marriage, the military, managing my husband's business, and all of the craziness that happens in between that. So if you haven't subscribed, please hit the little red button below, especially if you like what you see here. And yeah, follow us through life's journey. So today, as you can see behind me, our stuff is, well, halfway in boxes. We're still in the process of packing everything, but it's getting super real. We have about 2 weeks before we move, and I literally can't believe it. It's all starting to hit me that we're picking up our lives. We're going to a whole different place, and there's gonna be a lot of change. And I promise y'all, I feel like I am so good at creating the change for myself, but I am not good at handling it. I've always been pretty good about just taking a leap of faith and saying, okay, I'm going to create this door, and if this door opens, then I'll go through it. And if it doesn't, then all right, on to the next thing, or there's a better opportunity waiting in the long run. I really truly feel like you have to create that door before it can open, so you kind of have to manifest it. So for me, I feel like before I even hit that button to become an instructor, which is basically like a teacher, I had gotten really complacent in my job, and I kind of felt like I'm comfortable here, I don't really know if I want to move, then it just means having to learn a new skill set. But when I found out that there was an instructor position open, I knew that teaching and mentoring was something that I would love to do. I've always very much enjoyed that. It definitely fuels my passion inside to help people because it's right along that same line, because I'll basically be able to mentor them and kind of guide them through as their career through the Air Force begins. And I was a little worried about all the change that could come from it, but I had a coworker give me some pretty good advice, and he was like, if you even have an urge to do it and you really feel like that's something you want to do, don't let those thoughts manifest in your head saying, well, I don't know if I really want all the stress and the change and picking up and moving and everything like that. Don't let that stuff talk you out of it, because we all do it with not only hitting the button for a job, but in things that we feel like we're passionate about and we want to do to manifest our dream jobs and what we would ultimately like to be doing, or just to get better and help ourselves grow. So don't let those thoughts keep you from following what you would love to do. That's something that I've been thinking a lot about, like I said, because it's getting scary. It's getting scary to think about how much this is going to challenge me. I'm working on my public speaking, which is why I'm here on YouTube, getting better at putting my thoughts into words and putting myself out there, giving myself this confidence that I never really had before. And this is only gonna make me better in the future. So even though it's really gonna test me, I'm gonna really grow from it. And the fact that I can see that, I want to help you see that for yourself. I want you to not let things keep you complacent or keep you in one spot, because there's that fear and that anxiety and that unknown, you want to go after these things. And if you fail, you fail. We have to get over this fear of, what if I'm not good at it? Or what if I fail? And what if I get up there in front of the classroom and I forget everything that I was talking about, which could definitely happen. So you just don't want those things to hold you back. And you want to be able to create these opportunities for yourself to keep growing and becoming, your best self, because I really believe that nobody fully plateaus, right? You can always be learning and growing from experiences and becoming the best version of you. And there's always something new that you can learn about yourself. You just don't want to hold yourself back from these opportunities. So take it from me, take it from somebody who has really ventured through life, especially within the past, I want to say 6 to 7 years, like since right before I joined the military. There's just been a lot of growth in this period for me. And I also want like the younger folks to really take note too, because I know when I was young, I thought, oh, once I hit 21, like I'm gonna be an adult and I'm gonna know exactly what I want to do in my life, and you know, I'm gonna already have it together. No. I am still learning to this day what it is that I ultimately want to do with my life. Like, you know, there's so much growing that I feel like you really do in your 20s, and you don't really realize it when you're young, just how much you can change between 21 and 29. Don't get too stuck thinking that you need to have it all together by the time you're like 21, 22 years old. That is not gonna happen, but don't hold yourself back from continuing to grow in your life and figuring it out. Like, don't get too frustrated thinking like, oh, I just spent 2 or 3 years in college and I still don't know what it is that I want to do with my life. And just find a way to get through that period, but also keep growing and figuring it out. Because another video that I'll make in the future is self-awareness, but it's such a huge factor, and you really need to learn about yourself before you can really learn where you're meant to go in life. And these are all things that I am still figuring out. And here I am now making this move, and luckily my family was on board. My husband was ready for the change. So don't let your negative thoughts, your fears, the stress, the anxiety, don't let those things hold you back in life, and go for these opportunities that come your way. If they don't work out, they don't work out, and it wasn't meant to be. And just keep pushing for more and keep trying to find those windows of opportunity, or creating those doors that you could open for yourself. Look at them as growth opportunities, even if it's scary to you. Like, you're going to learn something from it, and you'll learn something through everything that you go through in life. That's really how I look at it as. Thanks if you made it this far in the video. Thanks so much for watching. Even if I can just inspire and motivate 1 or 2 individuals with this one video, then that is a win in my book and makes me super happy. So if you like what you see on my channel, please hit the red button below and subscribe. Keep following, keep watching. And it might be a couple weeks before I post again, because we're about to have everything packed up in the house, so I won't have anything to edit on, and you know, my husband will be packing up his studio. But we're gonna try and vlog on our way down to Texas. We're gonna be driving 2 separate vehicles, but I'm gonna try like whenever we stop to like get some video stuff in. And plus we have a surprise for when we get to our new house. So look forward to that video, and definitely subscribe and hit the little bell so that you're notified of that next video that comes up. So thanks for watching, guys.